Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about a council that's been exposed for not meeting their own decent home standards. In fact, the amount of properties in this council's district that are below their required standard is staggering. You will be shocked when you hear all about this. Now, this is interesting because this is one of the strictest councils in the UK. They push landlords to make sure they have decent, proper homes, which is good. And I think it's important. And I think it gets rid of some of the rogue landlords. But when they're sitting over there saying how good you should be, when their own properties are absolutely in a shocking state, I think that's a bit stupid. Now, I think that this is important that everybody gets a decent home. This is part of the new Renters' Rights Bill. They're talking about the decent home standards here. But I do think it's not great when the people that are going to be pleasing the landlords don't even have their own house in order. Now, if you're new around here and you haven't done already, do make sure you subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. We've just hit 44,000 subscribers, which is crazy. And by subscribing, you'll get all the latest house price news, interest rate news, property investing news, and much, much more. And let's get some views on this video. How do we do that? Simple. Smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm, and that's helped us get to 44,000 subscribers. So thanks to everybody that does that. So, councils, they can be very strict. I've told this story a few times over the last few weeks, but I'll tell you again because maybe you're missed what I said last time, or maybe you're new to the channel. I've got some properties in Hastings. I've got properties in London, Dorking and Doncaster. Now, the only place that I've ever really had a run-in with the council is in Hastings. It was a few years ago, about 10 years ago now. They started sending quite aggressive letters to me saying that I needed to paint the exterior of my property. Now, I tried to get this resolved. I negotiated with them. I asked them some simple questions like, this is a terrace property. Is everybody else going to paint? Because in my opinion, they're all about the same standard. They wouldn't give me that information because that was data protection back then before GDPR was out. Now, they kept sending me letters and saying, if you don't do it by a certain date, we're going to fine you £10,000. So I got it done for a few £1,000s. I did ask a solicitor if it's worth trying to fight this, and they said our fees are probably going to be more than it is to paint it, so you might as well just get on and paint it. Now, what was interesting was I did paint my property, and it did look like the best on the street at that point, but nobody else did. No one else in that terrace had to paint their properties, and some of them now look quite bad when mine looked even better. And Hastings councils and any other council sometimes can be guilty of giving landlords a hard time for no real reason. Someone decided that they wanted my house painted and there was no negotiation on that. That was it. Take it or leave it or get your massive fine, which I wasn't really planning on getting. Now, what's interesting is a solicitor's firm in Manchester has done a freedom of information request with the Manchester City Council. So that's who we're talking about here. Manchester City Council, obviously a huge city. And the City Council have, in the Freedom of Information Act, given this solicitor details here. And the amount of properties that I'm about to tell you that are not up to decent home standard is staggering. It's 2,968 properties non-decent. That is insane. So many. Now, how many? Like, okay, maybe they've got hundreds of thousands of properties that they're in charge of there. No, this is 24% of all of their stock. 24% are not up to standard. If I had that, I would be getting fines, tens of thousands of pounds fines every single month, and I'd probably be in prison. Like, it is crazy, like the repercussions. Now, in the Renters' Rights Bill, the whole point of that is to bring properties up to a higher standard to give people better accommodation. And that's good. And I absolutely think that that's really important, because there are some bad landlords out there and they can be difficult to deal with even. But as I said, councils already have a mechanism for dealing with this. If you've got a bad landlord, you can report them to the council and the council will do something about it. Maybe my tenant wanted their house painted way back when, and that's why I got the letter. I don't know for sure why it happened, but I did get the bill and I did have to get it sorted without before I had to pay that. So there are ways to deal with this, but the Renters' Rights Bill, as far as I can see, isn't going to force these councils here to get these 24% of properties up to a higher standards. Councils have crazy rules. I've got friends that have council properties, and when you move in Dorking, you have to take all the carpets out. You could have perfect carpets in there. You've got to rip them out. You're going to get someone on a low salary moving in who maybe can't afford carpets. And some people move into council properties that had a decent carpet a month prior that got ripped out. They can't afford a new carpet, and so they just don't have a carpet and they go without. It's crazy how some of these things work. And so in the Renters' Rights Bill is a big provision for the decent home standards. Now, we're waiting for this to get debated and to go through the next stage of the Renters' Rights Bill. We'll update you on when that happened. But what they're talking about potentially is part of this is some ridiculous stuff as well. For example, they're saying that you need to put a new kitchen in every 20 years. But why do you need to put a kitchen in if the kitchen you've got's of an adequate standard and it is good condition? Some kitchens last for decades. Some cheap kitchens will need to be replaced maybe every 10 years or 15 years or 20 years. No problem with that. If the kitchen isn't in a good standard, replace it. If it's fine, why are we taking kitchens out? Bathrooms, they're saying you've got to redo them every 30 years. That's something that they're considering here. Now, Manchester Council aren't doing that. If they've got 24% of their properties that don't even have a decent home standard, which means it's likely that they've got mould or major problems in there that really people shouldn't be staying in. So it's interesting to see and actually get some real world data finally on how councils stand up to this stuff. And are they going to be held accountable and have to bring their stock up to a higher standard once the Renters' Rights Bill goes through? I don't think they will. I think it's only going to be the private rental sector, and the councils will get away with it and have terrible accommodation. What do you think about this? Does this shock you? Is this about what you expected? Let me know in the comments. And we've got a flash sale for the next few days until the end of this week. We're running a flash sale on the fundamentals of property investing. A couple of hundred of you have taken this already, so thank you to everyone that's invested in this. It's £20 once. Everyone else is selling courses for thousands of pounds, tens of thousands of pounds even. This will teach you how to find properties below market value, how to add value to them, and then which strategy you should do after that. HMO, serviced accommodation, buy to let, or whatever it is. It will teach you how to find the best solicitors and tradespeople and everything you need to know. This is good for existing landlords, or if you just want to get into this or you're thinking about it, why not invest while it's on flash sale for 20 quid? I'm going to pin that below. Grab that while you can. Do check out all the other content as well on the channel, including this video right here.